Welcome to ETH Daily, a daily briefing on the latest in Ethereum. Here's your latest for Thursday, August 7th, 2025. ePBS EIP-7732 is scheduled for inclusion in Glamsterdam. President Trump signs an executive order that allows crypto in 401k plans. Chainlink launches the Link Reserve, and Fundamental Global plans to launch an ETH Treasury Reserve. All this and more starts right now. Ethereum core developers have scheduled EIP-7732, a formal specification for enshrined proposer-builder separation, for inclusion in the Glamsterdam upgrade. EIP-7732 is a consensus layer-only upgrade that decouples block proposal from block building by enshrining PBS directly into the consensus layer. Proposer-builder separation refers to the separation of block proposers and builders. ePBS will enable faster block propagation and protocol-enforced payments between builders and proposers. ePBS marks the first headliner EIP scheduled for Glamsterdam, which is the next upgrade after Fusaka. Ethereum developers also moved fork choice enforced inclusion lists EIP-7805 to considered for inclusion for Glamsterdam. President Donald Trump signed an executive order expanding the types of investments allowed in 401k retirement savings plans to include crypto assets, along with private equity, real estate, commodities, and infrastructure projects. The order provides clear guidelines for fiduciaries, helping them weigh the potential long-term benefits of alternative assets. The move eases previous regulatory restrictions on plan sponsors, enabling broader access to crypto options within retirement plans. Crypto assets can now access the 401k retirement market in the United States, which currently holds an estimated $9 trillion in assets. Decentralized Oracle provider Chainlink launched the Chainlink Reserve, an on-chain smart contract that holds a strategic supply of Link tokens sourced from both on-chain service fees and off-chain enterprise revenue. The reserve is launching with an initial $1 million worth of Link, aiming to support long-term network growth and sustainability. The Chainlink Reserve operates as an extension of payment abstraction, a mechanism that allows users to pay for Chainlink services in any asset, with payments automatically converted into Link via Chainlink's CCIP, automation, price feeds, and Uniswap v3. Chainlink is also allocating 50% of revenue from Chainlink Smart Value Recapture into the reserve. And lastly, Fundamental Global Inc. is the latest company to launch a new Ethereum Treasury strategy, funded initially by a $200 million PIPE offering, with plans to use proceeds to acquire ETH and pursue staking, restaking, liquid staking, and DeFi activities to grow ETH per share. The company filed a $5 billion shelf registration with the SEC, with proceeds available to purchase ETH for its treasury. In other news, the Ethereum Foundation is matching an additional $500,000 in donations to support Roman Storm's defense. The Liquid Collective integrates Obol distributed validators, and Uniswap hits an all-time high in yearly swap count. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us at ETH Daily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.io.